So Josh, what have you been up to today? Well, today I've been listening to my favourite album. Oh, what's your favourite album, Josh? Well, my favourite album is The Near Future by I Fight Dragons, which came out today, and it's incredible. It is the best album I have listened to for a very long time. And when I say album, I mean album. It is meant to be an album. It's very much a sort of brilliant, sort of well-constructed, well-organised thing. It's actually a sort of almost like a rock opera. The first 10 songs of the album are its own like self-contained story. It's a 10-part story, and it's really good. It comes with a little leaflet, and you can read it. I can't show the record to you because it hasn't arrived at my house yet. So I got the download link, but the actual record itself hasn't arrived at my house because well, they mailed it out like last week. I live in Britain, and I Fight Dragons from Chicago. So yeah, comes with a little booklet that tells you what's going on in every song, and it's very, like, you can picture it, and it's really nice, and the songs are incredible. They're really well played. The one thing I can describe this album as is grand. It's so grandiose, it's epic, it's just long guitar solos and beautiful atmospheric sounds and just big rock music. It's very cool. It's a brilliant concept album. It's the best concept album I've listened to since American Idiot, and that's saying something because American Idiot is a really bloody good album, like amazing album, and this, I think I like this more because of its ambition. It's so ambitious and it's paid off. It's so good, and I want to see this made into like a stage show or something, a rock opera. Not sure how. If you read the booklet, you know, like, it'd be quite difficult to do that. You need quite a lot of really weird practical effects, but man, I love the album. All the songs on the album are great. The last 5 songs of the album are sort of not at all connected to the sort of the actual main storyline of The Near Future. The last 5 tracks are just 5 I Fight Dragons tracks, and they're brilliant. They're all brilliant. One is No Strings, which I've been listening to since they released that months ago. It's an amazing song with just a face-melting guitar solo in it, and it's brilliant. Another is Pretend, which has also been out for a few months, well, on YouTube anyway. They've got a music video for that. That one's really cool. It's quite political and it's quite funky too. It's really cool. They've got a brilliant song called Chicago, and that's just, you know, a nice sort of tribute to their hometown, Chicago. And they have another one called, I think it's called Always, and that's just a really nice sort of love song type thing, all string section, and there's no instruments except strings. It's just a string quartet and Brian singing, and that's brilliant. And then they've got the finale song, which is called Jimmy and Sally, and that finale song is probably the best song on the album. It's brilliant. It's so good. It's 6 minutes of just brilliant, wonderful music. The entire album is one of the best things you will hear this year, or ever, and I highly recommend you get it. Get the record, because the record's really pretty. I've seen pictures of them, but, you know, I can't wait to get mine. But, you know, if you don't have a record player, do make sure that you buy it maybe from I Fight Dragons' website, because then you can get them the big lossless files, so you can hear all the nice crispness of it, and oh, it's so good. If you get the deluxe editions as well, you get another album with it, with all the demos that didn't make it onto that album, and you also get the option of downloading the stems for every track. Now, what a stem is like the individual like tracks that went into making the song. So you have the lead guitar track, you have the vocals track, and you can have them all as separate files, so you can make your own remixes. I'm probably, maybe, at some point going to try and do a cover of some songs from The Near Future, because they're so good. I'm not sure if I'd do them justice, but I'd certainly have a go. And I could use the drum stems, and probably also the bass stems, and definitely the chiptune stems, because I'm not very good at bass. I'm terrible at drums, well, programming drums, and it never sounds quite right when I do it, and chiptune is just out. I can't do it. The last time I did an I Fight Dragons cover that had like the chiptune part in it, I played it on my electric keyboard and it didn't sound very good. But with those things, I can still do. I could probably, you know, at a push, do the guitar stuff. There's a lot of solos in the album, which would be a nice sort of thing to test to see how good I can get at guitar. Because basically, I want to get good at guitar so that I can play this album, because it's amazing, and I could do vocal covers, and I hope to get those up because that would be fantastic. I adored the album, and you will adore it too. Go to ifightdragons.com and go download The Near Future. And while you're there, also download their last album, Kaboom, which you can get there for free. I don't see why you're not going to go to that I Fight Dragons website. Come on, just go. Go now. Go. And enjoy. Bye-bye.